Hi Taurus, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. Happy birthday. Um, I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful birthday this month. It should be peaceful, that's for sure. Um, yeah, so this is just the beginning of your birthday time, Taurus. Let's get your energy in these cards. These ones are the good tarot. Taurus. May 2021, Taurus. Now, the reason I chose these cards is because they're very earthy, these ones. So I thought they were right in tune with you, Taurus. So let's see what we have for you this month. This month for my Taurus. For May 2021, all my Taurus little bulls. There we go. There it is. The Page of Earth. So the Page of Earth, like I think of the pages as students or young people learning something new, learning a new skill, practicing something that they don't have knowledge or experience at, previous knowledge or experience at. So you can be any age and be the student. And so this is kind of where you are in this particular thing. Um, you might also be interested in pursuing a new venue of income. You might be pursuing another source of income. You're thinking about it. Maybe not something you have experience at, perhaps. So you're learning. You might be researching it, learning. So let me get the spectacles on here. Page of Water, another page. So, this page is about expression of emotions, willing to share, their cup. And so I think that someone may be expressing themselves to you. Wheel of Fortune and the Messenger of Earth. So this one is literally the messenger. You have the page, but you also have the messenger. There's some sort of change of fortune here. This communication, this verbal sign of affection here is going to be a game changer. It's going to bring luck. It's going to bring good fortune to you. And it could be from an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but it's going to could be an avenue, like I said, of income, because the Wheel of Fortune too, don't forget, it's your fortune. What you have going. This is luck. This is luck. Good luck is on your side, my darling. The Moon, the King of Fire, and the Eight of Earth. So the Moon suggests there could be some confusion. Someone could express their feelings, share their feelings with you, but you still feel confused. You still feel it may not be as plain as day. You know what I mean? They may not laid it out straight on the table. Water signs are wishy-washy. You know what I mean? And they kind of skirt around the topic. They could be shy. This person could be very shy and not very good at you know, because they're the page. They're not very good at saying this kind of thing. So, however, you could be a little confused as to, you know, what their intention is. You also, there could be some confusion between you and a fire sign with the King of Earth here. The King of Earth, that this person has a good heart, could be male or female, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this person has a really good heart. They are very creative. They're about expansion and learning and change. They really like change. They're probably a master of change, as a matter of fact. So, this Eight of Earth shows you putting focus, time, effort, even mastery over something you're working on. You're trying to work on something, or this is something to do with this relationship too. This could be the person that is expressing their feelings, could be a fire sign. And so you may put a lot of focus, or they are going to put a lot of focus, energy um, into, I think they're going to focus their time and energy on you, to tell you the truth, Taurus. I think this person wants to build something, they want to convince you. I think they're really working on convincing you, winning you over, as far as I can see it. So Six of Earth, patience. Oh, it felt like there was a second one there. And the Four of Earth. Well, the Six of Earth is about, in some aspects, it's about trade, going Dutch, sharing, you could be the giver or the receiver of financial help. Perhaps someone is going to help you with something, give you their time and focus. But it's also about splitting things up, or dividing things, or being of equal, um, we're both putting in this something into this. It's shared, um, um, sharing the load sort of thing. Sometimes you need to be the strong one, sometimes they need to be the strong one, sort of thing. And it says something about patience here. Um, I really think this is exactly that with the Six of Earth. And that's the way relationships go. Like, sometimes you're doing really well and your partner isn't. They can't seem to get a job or in their field or something like that. And then 3 years later, it switches and they're doing really well. And you're like, oh my, you know. And so we take turns being the strong one, being the supportive one, being the generous one. We take turns being the giver, we take turns being the receiver. So this is that balanced energy. And I think this is what you're seeking. I think you want fairness most of all. It's about, uh, yeah, being treated fair, I think. And then this situation could require patience. It's slow progress. There's a lot of earth energy here, which is slow, taking our time, measuring and being sensible and practical, you know, in no hurry. And even the King of Fire, who is usually quite, um, you know, a leaper, a mover, a shaker, is settled, you know, real settled and calm and in that gentle, patient energy too. But there is change happening around you big time. All right, so let's do a little clarifying with the Light Seers Tarot. All right, tell me about the Page of Water for Taurus. Tell me about the Page of Water. Woo, that is a lot of cards. I'm going to take them all. Why not? Holy cow. Okay, so what do we got here? Temperance, again, you know, same as down here. Patience, the Devil, Ten of Swords, the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So first of all, I'm going to take these first three. I think this person could have had a difficult time. They've been through something very difficult, something that had a hold of them in a way. Whether it was a person, an event in their life, some sort of issue with dependency or something like that. Anyway, and so they're going through or have just gone through where they're letting that go. It's taking a long time to get themselves back into order, back into you know, where they're not dealing with that energy anymore. This also could be you too, Taurus. And this energy could have been with Sagittarius because the Temperance is here. And there was some sort of devil energy around them or between you. And you felt like I don't know, like there was something toxic there or something. Anyway, and so this is about leaving the issues, could be leaving the relationship behind, you know, not giving, you know, not wanting to be in any drama, any devil kind of energy at all. All right. So also it could have been a person that was going through a really difficult time and is just coming out of it. Then we have the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. This person, an emperor, someone that is in control, running their life, running a business, running a household, a property, a family, whatever. They're the top of the food chain and making the decisions. But going through a time where they may have lost control over that, like they don't have that complete control, that they, you know, not having those facilities, losing some of it somehow, okay? And, you know, having to go back to old traditions, old teachings of, you know, your family teachings or, you know, your whatever, wherever your good teachings, your good lessons come from, because the grassroots of you it's all rooted in good stuff. But there's something came up, something you know, the Five of Swords is about being right. It's an empty victory. And although you may prove yourself right, you don't really gain anything out of it. And so the Emperor here has lost his position a bit. He's maybe lost the respect of someone, right? By using his control, his methods, not in the right way, perhaps, and so something was lost along the way in this relationship, or situation. But there's these old seeds, like I said, and they're good ones. It's good foundations have been put down, and I think that, this is a little bit about, nurturing a situation too. You want to nurture it back to health, right? And then there is something to celebrate here. All right. Something to celebrate, coming together. Could be, you know, what was I gonna say? Could be a oh, I hate when I lose my words. Like a not a reconciliation, but an agreement to the relationship is very important, and perhaps the reason it fell apart was not very important. And sometimes this can happen, you know what I mean? Or because someone was going through a hard time, they took it the wrong way, or perhaps came across the wrong way. Anyway, I think that it's repairable. I think that perhaps wanting to do some work to repair whatever, and there's something to celebrate. You can change, you can make change happen. The wheel of fortune, you can turn things around. The wheel's going one way, and now it's going this way. And it's not about backwards or forwards. You can turn things around. Okay, so let's look into the moon energy for you. What's this moon about for Taurus in the present situation in May? Present in May, because it's a May reading, so it's not today present. It's in May. Maybe around mid-May even. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, again, there's some confusion, and it could be over a triangle situation, you and two others, and there's something you're not sure about. You don't feel confident about. Perhaps you feel like you don't know. You don't know what the other two are doing when they're together. They don't know what you're doing. I don't know. There's some sort of, I got to tell you, in triangle situations, there's always one person that feels left out. And that person can change with each different situation. But you see it happening in dynamics with children. You should always invite one or three of their friends over, because the three dynamic, there's always one that feels left out. Two get together and just seem to hit it off, and there's not really a devil intent or ill will intent in it. It just can happen. In this one, you can see this girl and the guy are kind of connecting. They're making eyes at each other, and this one's doing her own thing. Doesn't look like a big deal, but it could be getting to one of you in some way. All right. Tell me about the King of Fire. Normally this is Leo. The King is, Leo. We have the Justice card. Again, about fairness, right? This fairness is coming in. This person's wanting to be fair. This person also has two sides. Like they want to see both sides, or you're trying to see both sides. because, yeah, there could be, this triangle situation, and this person could be in the middle and they're trying to be fair to both sides, okay? Tell me about the Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles. What work? What energy? What work energy? What are you trying to... Look at that, Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to make a move. That's for sure. You could be moving literally. This is taking your time, not wanting to invest too quickly because you're this moon energy. You're not like, oh, I don't know. You could be moving in with someone that has a kid. Maybe that's the 3 energy there, like the third person. And family's going to always side with family. You might feel left out in some way. But anyway, it's working on it, working toward it, taking your time, mastering this situation. I love that these pentacles are growing out of this violin, a creative instrument. And when we put time and energy, can make masterpieces that can woo hundreds of people. So you're, like I said, you're taking your time, you're putting energy into this, and you're going to take action as well. Is there anything else here with this Knight of Pentacles? Because 8 is an action card as well, as the Knight of Pentacles. They're both action cards where we're doing it, we're implementing it, we're starting to make things, and we're making a production line, or we're I see you building up stock or something like that. Building up stock. Okay. Is there anything on this Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups? So this could be putting energy, moving slowly to a romantic relationship. Someone is taking their time and investing in you. They see, romantic possibilities. They definitely have feelings. And finally, they're taking the action. They're making the move to let you know, to try and well, they want to see if you feel the same. It's kind of cute because these two horses are walking toward each other, right? You're walking toward each other, and this is where you're going to be able to see what both people want to contribute, put in, how you see it growing. Very interesting, Taurus. Okay, let's see what we got down here. Okay. Um, hmm. Hmm. I never went over this Four of Earth, and normally Four of Earth is withholding in other decks, holding something back, being, stalking things away. But in this Four of Earth, in this deck, is very much about sharing what you have, being open, what mikasa sukasa, what's mine is yours, I don't hold too tightly. I am grateful for all of this. If I have it, I will share it with you. So it's very different energy than in most other Four of Pentacles. And this may be a long time coming, this relationship, this situation, a long time coming. It's been building slowly. Like I said, someone or both of you could have been through a very painful time healing, you know, counselors, who knows, and a long time to heal, you know, and be able to let something go, forget something. And so now they're very, you know, in mid-May, they're very much into the energy of sharing. Um, I think they're going to let you know too that you're important. I got a feeling they have a kid or a youngster around them at home in their situation that you, I don't know. Maybe the kid doesn't look at you like your mommy material or daddy material. Here we have the Two of Swords. Sometimes the Two of Swords is not wanting to face a situation you don't really like either choice. It's a choice you have to make, and neither, you know, neither option really is one you want to pick. Well, I don't want to do that, and I also don't want to do that. And so it's sort of stuck in this spot until you make a decision. You know, as soon as you turn around, those options are still sitting there. So it's when you're ready to face, um, you know, because I have a feeling perhaps in this relationship, um, what you receive and what you give are two different things. You know, you might be receiving security and safety out of it, but what you have to give, you may have to care for someone here, give them care or something. It's a trade. It's a trade-off kind of thing, eh? But you're not sure if um there's something about it that, ooh, yeah, here again, same thing, eh? Two of these cards. Um, Two of these cards, not wanting to look at something, not wanting to face something. And I gotta tell you, it's mostly in yourself. It's some sort of self-doubt, fear that you have that you don't have what it takes to pull it off. You know, you're not, you know, it could, because the person you're portraying is smart, capable, reliable, blah blah blah. And then when it says, "Hey, you smart, capable, reliable person, you're the perfect person to do this," and you're like, "No, I'm not. No, no, don't you be looking at me like that." It's like, "Hey, you are that," you know, and there's some part of you that's afraid to, I get a feeling you're afraid of a trap. You're afraid of a trap. Some sort of a trap. Okay. Um, I don't want you to feel rushed, you know. Take your time. That's a message here a couple of times now. There is no rush. Take your time. Um, there's a part of you you need to open. Four of Cups. Another four. Another four. You know, the Four of Cups is dissatisfaction, having this one kind of tunnel vision of what would improve your life. And meanwhile, there's all these other things that would improve your life, make you happier, you know, but you really got your eyes on this one thing, you know. And so you could, because you're not getting that one thing, you're missing out, but really you're missing out because here's all these other things you got, all these other possibilities, and that are good ones, you know. It also sometimes feels like you keep hearing empty promises, you know, you're not hearing the magic words, you know, you're not hearing the magic words that you've been waiting for, you know, um, Eight of Cups. And this is walking away. That's something that's not satisfying. You're not getting what you were promised you were going to get, which might have been fairness, fair treatment. Okay? Because I got a feeling there's a third party here. What if it's their kid or your kid or someone's adding to the situation here, and I'll tell you, it's bringing up old triggers for you. It could be bringing up some old triggers. So in a way, you feel disappointed, dissatisfied. I'm not getting, I was told that this is what was going to come out of this. And it could be the very reason you were taking your time to begin with, because you want to be sure, you don't want complications, you don't want drama. You just got through all that crap and out of that. You're not walking back into it. Forget that. I'm fine right where I am. I don't have to change anything, right? Again, Page of Cups. You had the Page of Water back here. And the Four of Earth. So I'm going to tell you right here, both of these are about expression, sharing your feelings. Remember I told you this Four of Earth is not about withholding. It's about sharing, opening up, receiving too, being open to perhaps apology, perhaps someone I think needs to apologize, needs to share their feelings, needs to come out with it, needs to come out with it. And this is what I think was part of the original deal, because we had the Page of Cups set back here, and it was like, yes, we're going to talk, and it's going to be great. And there's some sort of makeup back here, makeup session. With whoever, whether it's family or lover, whatever. And then I get the feeling there's a complication with a family member, or some sort of triangle situation here, which causes a problem. You feel like, geez, this isn't really what I thought it was going to be, and you could be thinking about walking away. Give it a little time. It's suggesting time and patience, because it might take time for people to change, to right a wrong, a situation. Also, it might be them stuck in their heads back here, not willing to see this complexity here, what's making things confusing. Maybe it's them that's not wanting to see, and you're like, you know I don't want, this is what I don't want. This is what I'm not into. I'm not down for. So I think that they want to correct it. They want to apologize. They want to be open. They want to, they're not going to withhold. They're trying really to communicate. There's a lot of communication in your reading here. You got Page of Earth. You got the Messenger of Earth. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. You know, there you're trying to work it out. Right in the center here is the Justice, but it's about seeing both sides. They need to, and you need to. You got to see the other person's sides, what it's like for them, perhaps, but they also need to see your side too. This isn't like, and it's not always negative either. You could be saying, well, I'm okay with that, right? You never asked me, sort of thing. Anyway, I see you. This is a big change, a big adjustment, perhaps for you, for all of you, all parties. Okay, so this is a big change, big adjustment, and working out the wrinkles may take a while. But I think the nicest thing is it, it's based on fairness. I think mostly people are trying to be fair. This person, this Leo, is trying to be fair, but might feel stuck in the middle a little bit. Like they could be the ones that feel stuck in the middle. So it might be a little more difficult for them. But I think it's going to work out in the end. They're going to see the light, you know? Can't wait to see what happens around your birthday. I think that's perhaps what this is, celebration. I think they want to show you some sort of appreciation, you know what I mean? And, throw another seed in there. Water that seed a little bit. So you'll have to let me know, Taurus. I'm excited for you. And with any new relationship, there's always wrinkles we have to figure out about each other and what we can live with and what we can't live with, So, and you're going to do that here. So I think that's really wonderful. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Hit all the buttons you're supposed to hit. It all helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you now in a couple of weeks. Okay, bye.